to meet you all today. And before we start the event, I would appreciate very much if you could set your microphone on mute until we open the Q&A session. I would like to thank you all for joining us at the webinar of the fight against drug smuggling by using intelligence analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fai. I'm very honored to be the host for today, and I'm also very excited to be along with you here. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our speakers today. We have with us now distinguished Bapak Bahaduri Wijayanta Bekti Mukarta, Director of Enforcement and Investigation of Directorate General of Customs and Excise. Distinguished Mr. Michael Outram, APM, Commissioner of Australian Border Force. Distinguished Mr. William Rice, Head of Operational Strategy of Australian Border Force, and all the distinguished participants. Before we start this webinar, please allow me to tell you the rundown for this amazing event. Firstly, we will have welcoming remarks presented by Bapak Bahaduri Wijayanta Bekti Mukarta. After that, Mr. William Rice will present the material for about 45 minutes. And last but not least, we will have a question and answer session. We will have a Q&A session with the audience for approximately 45 minutes. If you want to ask a question, please submit your question through the link we have shared in the chat box. Thank you. And finally, the session will be ended by the closing remark for Mr. Michael Outram, APM. Now, to officially open this event, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Bapak Bahaduri Wijayanta to deliver his remarks. To Bapak Wijayanta, the room is yours. Thank you, Bapak Wijayanta, for the warm welcoming remarks. Surely, we will have a great and insightful session for today's topic, as Bapak Wijayanta has said before. Ladies and gentlemen, as the main session will start in a few minutes, let me introduce the speaker for this webinar. Mr. William Rice, the Head of Operational Strategy of Australian Border Force, who will deliver the presentation about the fight against drug smuggling by using intelligent analysis. To Mr. William, the room is yours. Thank you, Mr. William, for the insightful and comprehensive presentation. Wow, after looking at the audience here, from just look at their face, I can see that they have a lot of questions regarding this matter. So, without further ado, please submit your question through the link we have provided. And then we will choose the most vote question to be answered by our speakers today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's see the fourth question here. The first question comes from Mr. Dafa asking about. The second one is from Mr. Yudi asking about, and the third one is from Miss Evie asking about. Please, Mr. William, you may address question from the participants. Ladies and gentlemen, now we come to one of the most awaited session of this webinar, which is Q&A session based on the presentation given by Mr. William. If you have any question, please write your question on the chat box. We'll pick the best question to ask directly to Mr. William. Next, I invite those who have turned on the raise hand icon on Zoom to open the microphone and mention your institution and your position. So the first question will be Mr. Saiful. You may begin your question. I'm sorry, Mr. Saiful. Can you repeat the question, please? Okay. Thank you for the insightful answer, Mr. William. That was excellent, and hopefully it can improve our knowledge. Once again, thank you, Mr. William, for answering the question, and thank you to the participant for actively participating in the question and answers session. We hope all questions have been answered clearly by our speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the webinar of the fight against drug smuggling by using intelligence analysis. To mark the end of our webinar today, I would like to invite the Commissioner of Australian Border Force, Mr. Michael Outram, to give his final remarks. Mr. Michael Outram, the floor is yours. Thank you, Mr. Michael Outram, for your inspiring closing remarks. Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me also to take some highlight points from today's event. Before we finally end this webinar, I would like to thank our speakers today for their informative and interesting presentation, and also to the audience who have stayed enthusiastic until the end of this webinar. We hope that the webinar today will be beneficial for everyone who has joined. I am Fai. As the master of ceremony, would like to apologize if I've made any mistakes. Once again, please give an applause for us. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, Fai. Give applause for us.
Thank you, Fai. Do you want to say something, Fai?
I'm sorry with the sound.
The background noise.
Background sound.
And, no problem. We still can hear you clearly, actually.
You are still, yeah.
And
we can hear
I made a mistake. I give some sorry for my script. Miss Effie told us that we don't need to say apologize for our script, but I repeat the mistakes.
You just realized, yeah, after you said that.
Yes.
Okay. Did you practice with this script? I mean, Fai.
I read it only once.
Oh, only once.
This is the second time.
Oh yeah, now this is the second. Okay.
So at least you make kind of the rehearsal, yeah. Rehearsal.
So overall, with your performance, what do you think, Fai?
Some word I have a wrong pronunciation.
Like what?
Like distinguish. I think I still not clearly spoke the word. And
is there anything else?
Probably your friend will remind you. Yeah. Okay. So
yes.
Yeah.
Who will give feedback for Fai? Thank you, Fai.
Thank you very much, Fai. So anybody wants to give the feedback, the comment to Fai's performance previously? Because I think Fai is forgot something about what should be done or what should not be done. Yeah, but I think some of the participants can remind him.
I believe people here are still they still remember, yeah, what we just did this morning. I mean,
Yeah.
you still remember, yeah, areas for improvement for everyone. And
let me help you, Fai. The participants who will give the feedback will be Mr. Zabdi. Hello, Mr. Zabdi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Okay, do you have any comment about Fai's performance?
I think Fae was great and he did his best, but there are still some mispronunciation, maybe just like Michelle.
Well, Michelle, yeah.
Or maybe it's better to say Michelle or something like that. And I just want to comment about when we tell someone or when we speak about some verb with a I U it's better to say the, not the. Just like the event, not the event, but like the event. Maybe just something like that. And but overall, he did his best, and I appreciate that. Maybe that's from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zabdi.
thank you, Zabdi.
He just reminded, how to say for the beginning with vowel, yeah, Miss Effie, yeah.
Oh, the vowel sound. I mean, yeah.
Should be the
So
instead
when
of
the word, the noun is begin with vowel, so like event. So you say the event, yeah. I think Nauko also, once reminded people, with the previous speaking practice, yeah. Okay, thank you,
Thank you,
Zabdi.
Zabdi.
I think everyone are busy preparing for the next turn, but you think so?
I think so. But I think we should ask one more participant here, Miss Effie, to give the comment to Fai.
Yeah, please select, Pak. Pak Yubi.
I will randomly select probably Mr. Rizky Leonardo.
I was about to call his name also.
Yeah, because actually I can see that actually he wants to say something, but
he keeps smiling. I mean, he just want to say something. Actually,
he doesn't have the courage. How to say it? To say it. But I will help you
because he doesn't have the courage. He's just too lazy. To unmute him. Come on, Rizky.
Yeah, well, for me, Mr. Fai has done really good job, but yeah, like what Miss Effie said, there are still rooms for improvement. Maybe Mr. Fai still pronounce some words wrong, and also the intonations. It's not like an MC, but it's like reading stories like that. And actually I don't want to give any comment because I don't think that I'll be better than Fai. That's why I don't want to give a comment.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think we should give another opportunity to Mr. Rizky to show.
Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, but thank you very much.
You've already doubted yourself, Rizky.
Never doubted yourself. Just like, just this typical of Indonesian, too many apologizing and then, doubt
you just give your best shot, later, Rizky.
Because
when your
sometimes
turn comes.
Sometimes we feel inferior to other country, but in fact that we are let's say, if not superior, then we are equal actually. So how do you say, never underestimate yourself.
Yeah.
But of course, you
Probably
don't
we have
have to
different dialect, yeah,
overestimate
but
yourself.
our brain is also as smart as them. Yeah, so yeah. Never underestimate ourselves, guys. Okay, so anyone else? Ladies, probably.
I think it doesn't matter if he mispronounced some words, but as long as he can deliver the speech confidently, so maybe people will tolerate it as long as the mistake is not too fatal.
Yeah, I
That's it.
agree with you, Saiful. Yeah, clarity is number one. So don't worry about that, guys. As long as you have tried your best to make it clear of your speech, I think it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So
also kind of trade-off, yeah, Miss Evie, yeah, trade-off between the good grammar and also the clarity. Sometimes we don't really care about the grammar, but as long as the clarity is enough, I think it is acceptable.
Yes, I agree. So what else from the guys here? Ladies, no? Still? Anyone else?
Can I try, Miss?
Yeah,
Okay,
Miss Rizky.
So for the performing before, the conversation was good. The pronunciation, I mean, but maybe for me or for the script before already tried to make the smile voice. So that's all, Miss.
Oh yeah, thank you. I also put the word smile in my notes here, Rizky. Yeah, so thank you. You said smile here. His speaking is actually speaking, but Faid himself, yeah, he didn't smile. Yeah, I put it here in my notes here. Don't forget to smile. It's going to be more pleasing, Faid. Yeah, but you have already got a nice voice actually. Yeah, so in my notes here, I put intonation that you need to vary. Yeah, more variation in your intonation. That will be better. Yeah, and also I need you to complete your script. Yeah, because still like other participants before. Yeah, like asking about and then you pause. You haven't checked again. Yeah, one more time your script. So you just what is it? Yeah, fill up the blank like question number one, Mr. Yubi, number two, Miss Effie, something like that. But you don't mention asking about blah blah blah. You haven't finished your script yet. Yeah, so I think things to note is like that. And also, yeah, I agree with your friend's suggestion here about pronunciation. I think like the word ending with D or T, yeah, like N should be ended, yeah. The script written ended, but you said N, yeah. Like vote should be voted, right? You said voted, like awaited. I think for that ed sound, it's gotta be sounded, right? Highlighted, yeah. You just say highlight, but it should be highlighted, yeah, according to the script that you put there. Like yeah, sometimes you just quickly what is it, correct your pronunciation that was mistaken, like you said like season and then session. But it's all right, yeah, it's just you suddenly realize that you have to make correction. I think that is good. But one more thing is what is it, yeah, something that you cannot say, I think, yeah, you said like we hope that all questions have been answered by the speaker. I think you just cannot say that. I think this is your job, yeah, as a moderator or an MC, make sure that all three questions has been answered, right? You cannot say like, I hope the question have been answered by the speaker. No, you have to make sure that those are answered, yeah, properly by the speaker. So, okay. I think what you mean is just like what your friend said before, yeah, that all question has been answered well. I hope everyone are happy with the answer. Something like, you are happy with the answer, yeah. I think that's what you mean, yeah, Fai, yeah. And yeah, but mostly you are doing, not bad, yeah. You just need several more practice, I think, Fai. That's all from me, Pak Yubi.
Yeah. By the way, thank you very much, Fai. I think you did a great job. Yeah. I appreciate your effort to complete the script, and also, you work hard to make the script and also to perform. Actually, I don't know, because I think in your previous video, in the flip grip, you said that this is kind of the first time for you to join this kind of English activities. So I think, for the starter, this is, very, very good starting point, yeah, that you can perform like this one. And also I think you have the ability to be a good MC in this case. In fact, that you did kind of the, pause thing. You know how to make a little stop like this one, small pauses. And then, I think the pace also nice, not to hurry in this case. But of course, if you can fill the blank, just like Miss Effie said, it will be better for you to, let's say, you can create anything, just like, create something. In this case, you don't have to feel it. In fact, you can say something, then we don't really care about it, instead of just blah blah blah, or without saying anything, in this case. And also there is kind of note about the pronunciation. I think you said before about the question. In fact, that I just checked in the pronunciation software, that it should be question. You don't have to, you have to say T1, using like T here, question. So I think I heard that you say previously question. So you omit the T1, question, something like that. So you actually, you can check by using Google, just question pronunciation, and then search, and then they will give you a list of the pronunciations by using either British pronunciation or United States pronunciation. I think very easy if you are not sure about what you should say. I think that's all, Miss Effie, from me.
Yeah, thank you, Fai, for giving us, the first time after lunch break, practice for us all to learn. Big hands for Fai one more time, everyone. Okay. Yeah, so you can smile now, Fai. Don't forget to smile. Fai, who is next after you? Are you still muted?
In my screen, Suci.
Oh,
Suci.
Miss Suci. Okay, are you ready, Miss Suci?
Yes, Miss. May I share for the screen?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, in 3 minutes after the following video, we will start the webinar. Please ensure your microphone is mute and your camera is on. Thank you. Distinguished Bapak Bagus Sulistiono, Head of Ngurah Rai Custom and Excise Office. Distinguished Bapak Andika, Head of Section of Enforcement and Investigation. Distinguished Ibu Nisa Nurmajati from PT Bank Mandiri. And all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. My name is Suciana, and I will be your MC today. It is my pleasure to give you a warm welcome to the webinar Service Level Agreement. Indeed, we are grateful that each and every one of us is blessed with health and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, this webinar is an annual routine event in our office, and today we already have a speaker or trainer from another institution who is expected to add a new perspective to provide the best service to our stakeholders. Let us start this event. Let's begin by taking a minute of silence. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to read today's agenda. As you can see from your screen, this is the agenda for today. Firstly, we will have welcoming remarks from Bapak Bagus Sulistiono. Next, Ibu Nisa Nurmajati will present the material for about 45 minutes. After that, we will have a question and answer session with the audience for approximately 45 minutes. And lastly, there will be closing remarks from Bapak Andika. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Bapak Bagus Sulistiono. To deliver the welcoming remarks to officially open this webinar. To Bapak Bagus, the room is yours. Thank you for the remarks, Bapak Bagus. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now introduce our speaker, Ibu Nisa Nurmajati. She's a learning manager at Department Learning Delivery, Mandiri University, PT Bank Mandiri, and she will give a presentation related to service level agreement. To Ibu Nisa Nurmajati, the room is yours for about 45 minutes. Thank you very much, Ibu Nisa, for an insightful presentation. Please give a virtual applause to Ibu Nisa Nurmajati. Ladies and gentlemen, we will move to the section we have been waiting for, the question and answer session. I'm sure that everyone here can't wait to ask questions to our special speaker, Ibu Nisa. Now, without any further ado, I invite all participants who have any question to turn on the raise hand feature. So, the first questioner will be Mr. Angga. You may open the microphone and begin your question. And to Ibu Nisa, may you answer the question directly? That's very detailed answer, Ibu Nisa. Thank you. Due to limited time, we need to end our question and answer session shortly. We will give only 2 more questions to be answered in this webinar. The last questioners will be Mrs. Santi. You may open the microphone and begin your question. To all participants who still have unanswered questions, you may write this question on the link that we have shared in the chat box, and it will be answered via email by Ibu Nisa. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally come to the end part of this webinar. We will take this opportunity to have everyone to turn on your camera for photo session. Okay, thank you. I would like to remind you to complete the post test through the link we have shared on the chat box. Last but not least, I would like to have Bapak Andika to officially close our webinar. To Bapak Andika, the room is yours. Thank you for the wonderful closing remarks, Bapak Andika. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you very much for your participation. We hope you achieve what you want to achieve, especially new knowledge and new experience that will certainly provide many benefits for us as a public servants. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time. Good afternoon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I think that's all. Yes, answer.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Suci. Wow. What do you think, Miss Suci? After you finish your turn?
Really, of course, miss.
Really?
But yeah, but
were you
I
nervous?
feel nervous, and yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not confident with my pronunciation in English, so a little bit nervous.
All right, thank you. But your pronunciation, I think only 1 or 2, things that I noted here. But overall, you are still doing good. But let's just hear from your friends. Now, everyone, give feedback for Miss Suci, please.
excuse me, Miss. I want
Yes.
to
Yeah,
just
Alif.
I just want to maybe try to correct the grammatical maybe.
Yeah,
Grammatical maybe, yes. I think we should converse our how do you call it? From Indonesian to English, such as Bapak Ibu to Mr. and Mrs. One, and number two is she wrote as a public servants. Maybe the correction is as public servants, not as a. That's all, Miss. Thank you.
Agreement, yeah, between plural and singular, yeah. So without a, you make it plural. So apply to all public servants in general, yeah. Okay, thank you for grammar, correction here. Yes, who else, please? Or did someone just unmute here? I thought someone just opened up the microphone here. What is in the chat here? Oh, Kevin. Oh, there is an amazing. Oh, he's being called, I think. Okay.
Who else want to add something? Want to say something in this case? Suchi, yeah. I think, she did a great performance as well. So, but I don't know. Somebody probably noticed a few mistakes that she made.
I think those who have already finished with their turn, like 3, right? Putri, Andini, and who else here? Edwin. You can also give feedback, yeah, for your friends. Because you are now you can relax and just watch and give feedback, yeah, and learn from the next turn.
Yeah, actually, I also appreciate if Naoko can give comment as well. I think you already perform as well, yeah.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And Johannes also, you're very welcome as well.
May I, Mr. UP?
Oh,
yes.
Okay. We're waiting for you.
Yes. For Ms. Suchi, I think that I'd give a suggestion. I think that she stopped at a few words, and then she had to repeat her sentence all over again. I think that a better way to recover ourselves is to, like if we say, we suddenly stop at a certain sentence and then we want to repeat it again, I personally would say, please allow me to repeat myself, or I would say, may I repeat myself? Something like that. And then for mispronunciation, I think that I heard she said department, as in the Indonesian word. It's supposed to be department. And then raise hand. I heard her say rise, as in the sun rises. And I think that's all that I caught. Overall, you were really great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Naoko.
Yeah, because prices rise, yeah. Goes up, meaning goes up, but you should say raise, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, those are tips here for pronunciation for Suji, yeah.
Yeah, I also noticed that about the department, sometimes
department,
because we also have the Indonesian word for department. So sometimes we just mix whether this is Indonesian or English. Department.
Yeah, like muted. I think only several, but not too many. Yeah, but yeah, it's still obvious. I mean the mispronunciation here. But you know what I like about Suji? I think you look so confident. Yeah, Suji. You can speak loud enough, and also with good energy, I think, in your speaking. So the vibe is already positive. Yeah, and you are the number one thing is always about confident, and you just look confident. So that is good here. Other than that, I go with your friends because it's been commented by your friends. So I agree with your friends about pronunciation and grammar a little bit here. But overall, yeah, not bad. Yeah, I like it. Thank you, Suchi.
Yeah, this is actually, how do you say, one your you have advantages, yeah, especially about the spirit, and also yeah, you have actually your English is quite good in this case. Yeah, of course there's still room for improvement, just like Anako said. Sometimes we mixed up with the Indonesian language because it was converted to Indonesian language, just like department, something like that. Actually, we absorb so many words from English, yeah, in this case, and then yeah, somehow our brain just mixed up whether this is supposed to be Indonesian or English word. So it is still acceptable, but of course, if you can switch your brain, just like this is totally English, so you have to make the word in order. This is in English or department, something like that, and race, yeah, probably race not in Indonesia, but yeah, I heard some of your friend said. How do you say yeah, some word which is available in English and also available in Indonesian, they mix up with the what should we say. Yeah, sometimes it also happens to me as well. But I think yeah, you did well, and thank you very much, Suchi, for your effort. Yeah, I think that's all, Miss Effie.
Oh yeah, by the way, somebody Alif, yeah, mentioned about style of address Bapak, yeah, or Mr. Yeah, so I think it's conventional also. I think yeah, in Indonesia it's just sometimes it's a norm to call people, I mean, bapak when it is Indonesian people. Yeah, but when there are foreigners, right? I think it's better to use Mister so that the invited foreigner here is not going to be confused. Yeah, so because only us, yeah, know what bapak means here. It's just it is also polite, yeah, addressed to elderly or senior people too, right? So yeah, just go with the consensus or the tradition. I mean the customs in the place here, yeah. But when it comes to, I think, international, I think it's better to use Mister all the time, yeah, for everyone, yeah, that you mentioned, yeah, in the list of your script here. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Ali, for your comment on that point. Yeah.
Miss Effie, I think I forgot. Actually, I want to give the comment about previously. I think Fai said Michelle or Michael. I don't know. I think because it is he is a male. Yeah, of course. I think Michael should be the proper way to say Michael. Yeah, not Michelle, because Michelle's, I think it is for the feminine word. So Michelle is usually for female, and Michael will be for male. And I don't know, Michael Outram. So it's supposed to be Michael instead of Michelle. Yeah, that's also part of research, yeah, that should be done. But I think for if it is male, it's supposed to be Michael. Yeah, am I right, Miss Effie?
Yeah. Can you show it one more time, because Michelle is a lady's name, yeah, but Michael is a man's name. But let's just see the script one more time. It was that Michelle or Michael? I don't really catch that.
I think Michael Outram.
Is it Michael? Yeah. So when gentleman is Michael, I mean, I don't know the spelling, yeah, because I don't really look at the when you are scripting, guys. I don't really look at your script, not all the time. I mean, I just occasionally check that. But yeah, you know how to make a correction when it comes to proper names here. So I hope it is when it is gentleman, it is Michael, yeah, and the spelling is also correct there. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's because I just remember. That's why a little bit skipping Fai's performance. Okay, I think that's all from me about Suchi. You did a great job, yeah. Suchi, thank you very much.
Maybe I will add a little just for the pronunciation.
Okay.
Maybe for the word of camera, you can say in 2 syllables, not 3 syllables. For example, camera, not camera, just like interesting, not interesting.
I see.
That's it.
Okay, thank you, Saifullah. Just like Miss Effie's tips, yeah. previous camera. So do not enunciate it all. Yeah, camera or interesting. So a little bit, if you do it, you will, how to say, you can be more like a native speaker in this case. Am I right, Mr. Saifullah?
Sir.
Okay, Ms. Effie, should we continue to other participant? Or probably other participant want to add something? Otherwise, we can ask Suciana to choose who will be the next performer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Rizky?
Because I got to go to office to take swab test after this. Can it be my turn now?
Okay, that's great.
Thank you. Please, Mr. Dava, share my script.
Actually, I want suggest Suci to choose you, but luckily that you said it by yourself. Okay.
Pardon, I got some problem with my laptop. I will shortly. Can you? Okay. There you go.
Yeah, that one beside Nalco. Please.
No.
Oh, the.
No, this is Rizaldi.
Okay. That's there you go. You can you see it?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As we're about to start our event today, for all the participants, please take your seat. Before we start, please let me introduce myself. I'm Rizky Leonardo, and it's my pleasure to be your host for APBN Week today. The Honorable Mr. Ambang Priyonggo, Head of the Main Service Office of Batam Custom and Access, Distinguished Mr. Hatta Wardana, Head of Subdirectorate of Public Relations and Counseling, and all distinguished participants.
Okay.
Maybe it's a little bit down there.
I think there is a connection problem, or I think I should just download it, perhaps, to get a better view.
Sorry, that's my mistakes. I forgot to delete the page break.
I think I don't know why there is.
Go down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this continue the?
Okay. Well, today's agenda will be, firstly, we will have a welcome remark presented by Mr. Amang Priyonggo. Next, Mr. Hatta Wardana will deliver the main material for about 60 minutes. Then we will have question and answer session for around 45 minutes. And last but not least, we will have photo session as the end of our event today. Ladies and gentlemen, to officially open this event, let us welcome Mr. Amang Priyonggo to deliver his remark. To Mr. Amang Priyonggo, the floor is yours. Thank you for very welcoming remark, Mr. Amang Priyonggo. Well, this is the weighted session presentation. This is the weighted session presentation from Mr. Hatta Wardana. To Mr. Hatta Wardana, you may now speak. What a very insightful presentation from Mr. Hatta. Please give him a big round of applause. So now, it's time for us to have a question and answer session. To those who want to ask a question, you may raise your hand. You may raise your hand, and to Mr. Hatta, you can directly answer the question after each question has been delivered to you. All right, the first questioner will be Miss Chondu, and the second one will be Mr. Yubi, and the next questioner will be Miss Effie. Well, the question and answer session is over. Thank you, Mr. Hatta, for the answer, and also the participant who have asked some valuable questions. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to take some highlighted points from this event. First, conclusion 1. Second, conclusion 2. And third, conclusion 3. Finally, we have arrived to the end of our event, but before it ends, I would like to ask everyone to have a photo session. So for all of the speakers and participants, please stand up to take some pictures. Okay, I'll count in 1, 2, 3, cheese. You may now back to your seat. Well, I think that's all. Thank you and see you in another occasion. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Rizky.
Say something, Rizky. Because your turn is over. Now you are
How does
want
it
to say
feel?
something about your performance just now.
I think I'm lack of preparation and
You admit it.
Lacking preparation, number 1. Okay. Number 2.
and maybe I missed to write some words there because there are still some words that are not written.
I mean, it's typing too fast, and then you skip 1 or 2 words here, yeah.
That's what I mean.
And you
And
just
also-
realize, yeah,
And
while
also,
reading.
and also, I'm nervous because, I got a bad public speaking. That's all.
Do you know that you have a bad public speaking, Leo?
Yeah, because every time I try to talk in public, I always get nervous and suddenly my brain numb.
Your brain numb, and then you cannot move or you cannot open your
Yeah.
mouth. But after all, you have done your best, yeah, I hope. Okay, now let's hear from your friends.
Ladies? We have Anna here. Hello, Anna.
Okay, finally, yeah, your camera is on now.
Yeah, previously we asked you to give the feedback, but I think you still have another things to do. So, okay, Anna.
Okay. I enjoy the performance from Mr. Rizky Leonardo. He speaks clearly and easy to be understand. Although maybe he's a little bit nervous. Maybe after practicing a lot, he will get better and he can be a good MC. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. So still a lot of kisses, yeah, Miss Effie. From Anna to Rizky.
Yeah, okay. But we'll take that. Yeah, thank you, Miss Anna. More ladies, more gentlemen. Teguh, want to say something, Teguh?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, Zabdi.
May I-
Zabdi.
Yes.
Zabdi.
Zabdi.
Alright.
May I give some feedback.
Yes.
Actually, what Rizky Leonardo had is I have it too. Just I'm feel not confident with speaking in front of a lot of people. So when I need to speak in front of people, it goes blank, and I don't know what I need to say, and that's maybe just what makes me keep silent until now.
Oh yeah. So
And for me, Rizky Leonardo was great. He, even without enough preparation, he delivered his script good, and maybe just a little correction. Maybe you need to take a deep breath and calm your mind before do that script, and use smiling voice maybe, because it feels kind of awkward when you say 3, 2, 1 cheese, but there's no
he didn't
no
smile, yeah.
yes, he didn't smile when he said
Okay.
that.
One,
and
two,
maybe
three, cheese,
that's
like that.
yes, like that. And maybe that's from me, and thank you.
Thank you, Zabdi.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sabri.
More, please. Come on.
Another ladies or probably more gentlemen also welcome to give
Can I try,
feedback.
Miss?
Okay, Rizky.
From Rizky Leonardo script, I think it was quite enough intonation, and then mispronunciation in some words, and then he get confused when he have to filling the name at the blank space. That's all. But the script was great, and he has his best. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Rizky. I agree with you, yeah, because this has already been given, yeah, this kind of feedback to the previous, performances, yeah. So it should be next. Try to avoid the same thing like this happen again, yeah. All right. So thank you, Rizky. Is that all, everyone?
May I try, man?
Yes. Okay, Ahmad, go ahead.
I think Rizky do the best as he can, I think, and maybe he want to beat his nervous because without Miss Effie or Mr. Yuki force him to speak, he what is it? He like volunteer, I think. When we are talking about nervous or we are not confident in speaking in the public, I always remember what is my commander said, because he always forced us or forced me to speak in every occasion in every event, because he said you are our what is it, maybe sometimes you will be a commander too, so you have to prepare, you are to speak, because when you are become a commander, you will be have to speak. So maybe for everyone who want to build the confidence or who want to speak in the public, maybe just join the community, so you can try in every moment to speak in the community. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmad. Very nice, yeah. The tips.
Yeah.
So the suggestion.
And I agree with him. Yeah, everybody here will be future leaders, yeah. And when you have come to your what is it, position, yeah, your higher level position, I think you cannot avoid any assignment, whether you cannot do it or not, but you have to, to try your best, right?
Yeah, actually, public speaking is, how do you say, is must. Yeah, the ability to speak in public is one of the how do you say, will be mandatory for all of the Ministry of Finance employees in this case, because who knows that somebody will become the boss that should perform the public speaking oftenly. So I think but in fact
Communication
that risk.
skill is I think life skill, that in every job and position is a mandatory, especially when you are in position, higher position. I agree with Ahmad then. Sorry.
Yeah. So what do you think, Miss Effie, about risky? Do you have any other comment?
But what I want to compliment first is his calmness. Risky. Whether you said before that you are nervous, but I don't really see that. What I see that you can maintain your calmness here. But the fact is, I need more energy actually. Especially this is emceeing. Can you imagine if you just say like, what an insightful presentation. What an insightful presentation, sir. Something like with energy, right? Because your energy will be contagious to the people in the room here. Please give a round of applause. But you say please give a round of applause to the speaker when it is just flat. Of course, people are not going to be enthusiastic. So I think you need to play with what is it? Intonation. I think the accentuation. The ups and downs, the melody. Of your emceeing. I think you can do that when you try the script. Several times.
Yeah, I think you should give more energy.
Speaking with energy, especially after lunch here. You should have already got some refreshment. You got coffee, or I don't know. It should be or maybe your what is the Red Bull drink? Pak Yubi?
Krating
Deng, energy drink. So I think you should be more energetic for speaking, because you will be mirroring to your audience as well. But
probably,
he's calm.
Probably you feel nervous because you want to do swab test after this one.
I'm also a little bit in a hurry now. People keep texting me.
Okay.
Hopefully that everything will be fine. Actually, I don't know. Probably if we do the test, Miss Effie, probably, but of us,
we cannot concentrate at all.
got infected as well. But let's say that this is only common influenza. So
about the script, probably only minor, some in grammaticals, like everybody back to your seat. I mean, like go back to your there is missing like the verb something, but not many actually. But the script still need a little bit of editing or revision. That's all.
I think this is also, I want to give some tips for you. Actually, if you do the scripting, you can check also in Google. Sometimes we think that this is the correct one, but if you try to search it in Google, for example, then sometimes that sentence will not appear. It means that only you think like that. So you can find the common word to express the same situation that you want to say. So this is also one of the tips here, because we are not native speaker. So we believe that the Google has already, organized what the native speaker said and what the native speaker already typed in this virtual world. So we can only, put the example into your own script in this case. And also, I think I noticed that actually that you have a good pronunciation, but some part you have to check again. For example, in my notes, I think you said previously about just like Nauko says, yeah, previously about raise your hand. So you're supposed to be raise your hand instead of raise your hand. And then, yeah, like as I said before, sometimes because we absorb a certain word from English, and then we just mixed up with whether this is Indonesian or English. Just like I think I heard that you say previously about the agenda, because this is not the way native speaker says, yeah, not agenda. This is agenda is Indonesian word, so it's supposed to be agenda in this case. So yeah, I think you should be more careful about the how to pronunciate some words. But overall, I think you did the great job. Thank you very much, Rizky. And I think Miss Efi, we already, already
Is it overtime now?
yeah, overtime right now.
But after this, there will be like asynchronous with speaking as well. Yeah. So
yeah.
probably can we just ask for the this is already 15 minutes, yeah, Mr. Dava. What do you think?
Already
over 90 minutes.
Oh.
Yes.
Almost, I think 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So, I don't know, everyone, you need to try your own here using Flipgrid, or you just want this session. I mean, you need to have the feeling. I mean, you have the feeling like being judged with many audience here, right? Because speaking like this with Zoom here, you will know that speaking in front of people, everybody staring at you. You know that you have to try your very best. Yeah, you have to perform with everything you have to make the the hosting successful. Yeah, and there are already 10 people so far, Pak Yubi. And apparently this classroom has 28. Sorry, how many participants? 25 participants. So 15 more to go. So like
actually the pressure, Miss Efi,
the pressure actually is actually real when we use Zoom actually.
Even though it's virtual, the atmosphere is kind of still built.
Or you want to do it in Gather Town, everyone? What do you say? I leave it to you. And I also have already prepared Flipgrid for you to put your hosting MCing practice for those who haven't got the chance here. Yeah. So if you want to practice with your friend on Gather Town and then go back to Flipgrid to record that, I think it's already it's going to be good. Yeah. But Flipgrid is just individual. Although later on people will watch your performance, but the thing is with Flipgrid you can always trim, and also pause and or just repeat. The thing is I want you to be more automatic with the practice later on in your final test. The time for speaking is not plenty. Actually 1 hour is the maximum, and you have 3 tasks to do. 3 assignment for speaking, and one speaking can be only 5 minutes length. So I think you have plenty of time to prepare, but if you don't practice, of course it's going to take longer than that, and it's not going to be favorable for you. So I think you just need to practice more and more, I think. And also with the Flipgrid, last time I put it here, check also your friends' work and also learn from that. How do we know that you learn? Of course you have to provide comment or feedback for your friends. So everyone try to be open giving feedback or comment for your friends. I think that will be appreciated. So Pak Yubi, so is it going to be assigned to Flipgrid then?
I think so, because because of lack of time. And we also have to, how do you say, based on our on schedule, that this will be asynchronous time, so we don't want to disturb your sometimes whether within the synchronous time it takes more energy, so but actually we want you to be, how do we say, we want you the best in this case. So hopefully that although this is not the synchronous time, you still do your job. You will, how to say, learn how to be a good MC in this case by using either gather town or flip grip in this case. Yeah. So this is because unavoidable about the time. Yeah.
Probably I will talk a little bit about the final test later on. Don't worry. Yeah, when you are already active like this, I mean, for people, but not. I think only some of you is not very active. Activity in this class, synchronous class session is actually to what is it? Yeah, to practice you to train you with being automatic when it comes to impromptu. Remember that in the final test there are some items or tasks are impromptu. You cannot prepare that for too long, otherwise you are going to run out of time. So our evaluation is based on the first is answer the topic question. Yeah, when you are asked to say your name, of course you have to mention your name, for example. Yeah, don't say when we ask your name and then you say your workplace, for example. That is not answering the question. So always check the question very carefully, and then I need you to speak organized. I mean, systematically, right? Like like writing, you outline. Yeah, outline. You plan what you are going to say. At least sketch of drafting things to say. Right, it's going to make your speaking more fluent, and then clarity. Don't forget. Yeah, speak clearly to the microphone, to the camera also, because number one, impactful speaking is always with clarity. Yeah. And then what else here? Flowing, yeah, not too long or too many pauses. Flowing is kind of with fluency as well, yeah. And then grammar, don't forget, although minor grammatical mistake is still tolerable, but how about be more careful with grammar when it comes to speaking evaluation. And vocabulary as well, I think, yeah. Just use various vocabulary. Of course it takes time in front of ahead of you to practice with vocabulary, but keep on reading, keep on listening. Yeah. And also the last is time. Yeah, timing, because you cannot just try to answer one question more than the given time, otherwise it's just going to be cut. Yeah, I mean, the recorded time is only always like what is given with the amount of time for your final test. So like this item only 3 minutes, so you just say in 3 minutes. Yes, item 5 minutes, 5 minutes. If it is 10 minutes, yeah, you can maximize until 10 minutes only. Lesser than that is all right, but not just to be too short. For example, emceeing in just 1 minute, I think it's impossible. Yeah. So if you have any question, you can just ask Pak Yubi and me. Yeah, you can bring it up in the WhatsApp group, yeah, or you just need to be accompanied with Gather Town. You just let us know about that, yeah. So I think what is it? It's not a goodbye by UB actually. I just want people to practice every day until the end of this training, and even until the training is over. Yeah.
Yeah. This is actually, how do you say? This is the very important skills. Yeah.
Yes.
English is very important skill. So I hopefully that you can maintain to speak English properly, and also keep reading, keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep listening. This is, how do you say, all the necessary thing that you should done. Yeah, you should do in this case, because just like Naoko, she tried hardly to maintain her ability by speaking by herself.
Yeah.
It is. I appreciate your effort, yeah, Miss Naoko, and hopefully that you can also since this is our group, yeah, probably you can also use this group as well to maintain your ability to speak properly. And of course now this is also your benefit to have Naoko here in your group. So it means that of course you can contact her to do kind of chatting, and then this is a very important for you, this skill.
Yeah. So.
And also public speaking, Miss Effie, the public speaking. Yeah.
I think your class can be the next year English community of practice. Yeah, I put it in the chat here, everybody. So never lose contact with your friends here, yeah, because they will be your eager partner, yeah, for speaking English, yeah, without feeling intimidated or hesitant or ashamed or yeah. I think we just need to be confident, yeah, because I think this batch the speaking is not terrible. Your English is just fine and good. You just need to be more automatic, just more confident, something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
I think for this group it is above average, yeah.
Yeah,
Miss Effie.
this class is above average, yeah. So everyone is good. You just need to maintain and keep on, practicing, yeah. All right, so that's all about you, B, that we can deliver for speaking.
Yeah.
Actually, there are still a
Yeah,
lot more, yeah, for your assignment, future assignment, because we just give you tips only. We just give you strategies. But the real practice is day by day. Like, Nauko even maintain her own here, yeah. I mean, self-talk in English, but you can do that like her. Or we just use our, group here for, community of practice, yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. Keep up improving your listening and speaking. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this is, I think, the end of my session with you. So
yeah, I will still meet the guys tomorrow.
We take a photo.
All right, so let's take a class picture, yeah, everyone.
Yeah, this is kind of
Even some people are
haven't open their camera. You can turn on your camera first, everyone. Mr. Ivan, Miss Andini, Mr. Rizaldi haven't opened the camera. Please you can turn on your camera first so we can take a photo together. A virtual photo actually.
yeah, don't forget to say cheese, but you give the energy.
Who will say cheese?
I think Mr. Edwin should say cheese because the way he said in the presentation was very
cool, yeah.
Okay, I think we can ask Mr. Edwin then to count and then say cheese.
Please, Mr. Edwin.
Okay. Okay, the screenshot will be taken and
By me too.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget to say cheese in 3, 2, 1. Cheese.
What and the
Okay.
Second.
And the second, how about the instruction?
Bunjis. I'm just kidding.
I mean, like
the freestyle, like something like that.
Yeah, the freestyle or
all right.
freestyle.
I think it's just the formal. Just
because for the second, screenshot. All right.
Okay, the second will be taken in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Edwin.
Thank you, Mr. Edwin. Thank you, everybody.
So, don't forget the assignment. I'll put it in Flipgrid. So everybody, I will put the link on the WhatsApp group. Yeah.
The assignment for the asynchronous.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it, guys. The assignment for the asynchronous will be in the Flipgrid.
Yeah, and I mean, if you haven't for the remaining 15 people, you have to record the practice on Flipgrid. The remaining 10 people who have already practiced here, you are the evaluator, you are the judge. So you have to put the comment on every individual, every video that you watch, okay? So this is also to practice and to prepare for your final test as well, right? So be honest, be fair to your friends, okay? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody.
See you tomorrow, writing, yeah?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. This is the last meeting of listening and speaking session. You're right.
Yeah.
But by tomorrow, for the next session, for the next meeting, we'll have completely full time of writing session. So be ready, guys. With Miss Elvina and still with Miss Effie. But for my Mr. Yubi, so it's sad. It's like the last meeting with him.
Okay, very sad.
And thank you, everyone. Thank you for contributing and for supporting the meeting, especially for those 10 who already performing their best script, their best performance in hosting. And thank you for Mr. Libby and Mrs. Effie also for explaining how tricks and tips, advice, and etc. of being hosting. That's also helped me actually. It kind of helps me, and hopefully we can get the we can from the experience we can get the benefit of this meeting and can be applied for in our life. I think that's all for today's meeting. See you next morning. That's I will end. Thank you very much. Thank you for attention. Thank you for your thank you for your participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you,
It is
everybody.
our pleasure, actually.
My
Yeah.
pleasure.
So see you tomorrow.
Recording stopped.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Yu.
Okay, thank you all.
Don't forget Flipgrid assignment there. So I put it in already, yeah, in the WhatsApp group. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye everyone. I will end the Zoom meeting. Thank you very much for today.
Arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu.